So guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. It's your boy. Here I'm back with another video for the week. So, well, I didn't trade this week. I didn't trade any I didn't trade the Profem this week. I didn't trade my Profem this week. From the title of the video, you will already know. Okay, from the title of the video, you already know that I didn't trade the Profem. If you watch my last video, you will see that the balance there is like I'm in a drawdown now. I'm in a drawdown, and I didn't trade this week because of the fact that I'm in a drawdown. No, I just needed to back off from the charts and also work on one or two things. I've been in drawdown several times, so it's not like I'm scared of being in drawdown, but I just had to back off and work on my risk to reward because I figured out something from the past videos. If you have been following this my journey, you realize that if I go, you realize that my profitability or my win rate is within 50 something to 60 something percent. It's within that range. If you check my last two videos, and then again, you also realize that my average winning trade is more than my average losing trade. But one key thing of concern is that my win rate is at times 1:1. Even the last video was less than 1:1. It was 1:0.91%. And I keep wondering because my initial plan or approach to this, one thing is this: once you find your edge that you used to trade, once you find your system that you used to trade, you will want to use it to secure the bag and do all those things. It's nice once you start working, but I believe that there are other things that you need to do. This trading thing is in stages. There are other things that you need to do in order to ensure profitability. Okay, so um I found my edge, my system, which I used to trade now, and that has been the system I've been using to trade December till now. Now, this system was the same system it's like when I bought this account, the Profem. That was the same system I used to get to $100 in profit in that $5,000 Profem. Then I went back down in drawdown, still came up to 2%, which is $100, and still went back in drawdown, still came back again to $100, which is 2% again. And now I'm in drawdown. So it's as if like once I get to 2%, I go down. Once I get to 2%, I go down. I know it's a psychology issue, but that not just psychology, not just psychology. What if I check it on the technical side? Because I know that my problem now is me not following my trading plan. It's psychology, and again it's technicals because my system gives me a win risk to reward ratio on most of my trade, which is 1:1. That's what it gives me most of the time: 1:1, 1:1. So I figured out that okay, I now told myself, why am I in drawdown yet? Why am I still in drawdown? Why am I still so? Even with the huge win rate that I have, 54%, at times 65%, why am I still in drawdown? So you see, it doesn't really, the win rate, yes, it's cool, but it's not just what matters, because you can have a high win rate, but you will still be suffering from drawdown. In fact, there was this, I think, is it the last two documentary video that I did where my average win trade was higher than my average losing trade, but that week was a loss, you know. So the win rate, just the win rate does not matter. Trading, you have to consider everything in trading. Don't consider one side and then leave the other side. So you have to consider everything. You have to have your system intact. You have to have your psychology intact. You have to have your risk to reward intact. Now, I'll tell you guys, this was a decision that I made within myself. When I knew, even when I knew that my system only gives me 1:1 risk to reward, I was like, okay, let me manage this and see if I can at least pass the account. And within me, I was like, why not go ahead and see how you can increase your win rate? 1:1 is not really is not enough. 1:1 is not enough. Even though 1:1 is still okay, but it is not enough. You need to be catching 1:2, 1:3 at times, at least. So 1:1 is not bad, but it's not enough on the long run. For your system to be giving you 1:1 all the time, at times less than 1:1, for you to use such system to pass a pro firm or to become profitable, that means your strategy has to be 100, has to be like you should win more of your trades, like at least 60% of your trades. That's you should out of 10 trades, you should win 6 trades and lose 4 minimum for you to be profitable. You understand? So, and then you must follow your rules. You must follow your rules for you to be profitable. Which you know that in this trading industry, it does very very hard because we are not robots. So, but I was like, okay, let me manage this system and use it. So I ignored my risk reward. I ignored some certain things. So I now, in the process of this challenge, trying to pass this 5K, I now realized that I need to work on my risk reward. And to be honest, what has saved me or what has made this account, this $5,000 Profem challenge account to last till now is because I've I've been keeping my risk consistent, at least within the range of $20 to $25. So I've been keeping it consistent. I think the highest losing trade that I have is the highest I've lost in a trade. I think it's $29. I think, yeah, $29. So that's to tell you that I'm keeping. So that's to also tell you that at times your problem can be coming from elsewhere, not really your system. It can be coming from elsewhere. So you have to take time, study the analytics of your trades and see what you need to do to improve. So this week and next week, that's what I'm working on to better my risk to reward because I have plans to pass this pro firm by March, anytime within March, whether March beginning of March or ending of March. So I really need to work on my risk to reward. Okay. So I'll still be accommodating 1:1, but at least let it be that I'm catching 1:2, 1:3, 1:4, 5, 6, 7, as many as I can. Okay. Another thing I've discovered in this period is at times you feel like okay, you feel comfortable with something, you feel comfortable with 1:1. Look at that your system. There's a way you can enter because I realized that in my entry, this my entry that is giving me this high win rate. That I do enter late most of the times. There's a way to catch the sniper entry on your own trading system. There's a way to catch that sniper entry, early entry. There's a way to catch it in your own system. So dissect your system, look at your system properly. Maybe you would have entered that your winning trade earlier and secured enough profits and enter with huge lot size than waiting for extra confirmation to happen. Look at it. So I've looked at mine and that I saw loopholes and I also saw that most of my trades that I've been entering it quite late. So I don't want to make this video so long. Just I just wanted you guys to know this is what I've been doing since this week to improve my risk to reward. So imagine now I increase my risk to reward and I combine it with my high win rate and I also combine it with a good psychology following my trading plan. Guys, that's just the thing. That's what gets you to profitability. Okay? So sit down. That's why we are traders. That's why we are analytical in nature. You sit down, ask yourself, what do I have to do? Don't shy away from those your trading problems. Dissect, know where your problem is coming from, figure it out, work on it. If you have to meet someone who is more experienced than you, meet the person. If you have to do some research, just do it. The secret is in the chart. That work that you're avoiding, the secret is there. The secret is behind the fear. The secret is behind the chart. So sit down, dissect your system, and see where and where your problem is coming from, and solve it, and you will see a drastic improvement. So that is what I am doing. I might trade next week, I might not trade next week, but I'll keep working. And now what I'm doing this, and then I'm backtesting. I'm backtesting some of the things I've discovered to see if it is consistent, okay, with my trading, so that once I go live, I can now apply it in order to get a high risk to reward. Okay, so that's just how my week is, or how my week went. So please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please try and subscribe. I already got, I think, 2 or 3 extra subscribers. Okay, so thank you to the new subscribers that are watching. And also, I discovered that my views also increased. Why? Because I did not, how will I say it? I did not speak of this my YouTube channel. I did not post the links on several social media, and I am in. So I now had to do it. I posted it on Instagram. Meanwhile, if you want to follow me on Instagram, check in the description below. Click the link there and follow me on Instagram. Okay. So that's just the thing. So I love you guys. Just keep learning, keep improving. We all get there. Okay. We all get there. Find your mistakes. Find your faults. Work on them. Work on them. Don't ignore anything. Don't ignore any red flag. Work on it, and you will keep growing, advancing, and eventually become profitable. Okay, so subscribe, like, comment, and share this video. Okay, peace. Love you guys. Till next week, and have a good weekend. Okay, enjoy.